Hello guys, welcome back. Am I recording my voice? Yeah, okay. So my life was total shit today, and it was total shit because Loki was pissed off with me. And everything that could fucking go wrong did. The 4 homes disappeared. The computer crashed. Oculus wasn't working right. I went in to get a little nosh, and I had made Loki some spam. I made Loki some rice. And remember, I always talk to you about discernment. It's really important. And I don't know how the fuck it even happened. I really don't. But somehow, when I got the little bit of spam out, it hooked onto the thing, a crystal light, and that motherfucker went everywhere, and it was all in my fridge, on the fucking floor. There's a fucking flood. And I cleaned that shit up. And you know my temper. You know my temper, so I'm yelling, I don't know which of you fucking assholes is doing this shit, but I don't fucking appreciate it. Loki got even more pissed off. Odin found it funny. Odin kept teasing me. He's like, I don't know which of you fucking assholes, huh? Huh? A fucking asshole, huh? Huh? He thought it was funny that I lost my temper because he will taunt me on purpose to see if he can get me going, and he always can. And I think it's Odin to help because I asked Odin for advice. I finally went to the runes to ask if I should work with this god or not, and I got Lagoos. So Odin was being sensible, but making sure some disasters happen because Odin can keep up with Loki when it comes to turning your life to absolute shit if you won't do what he wants. And Loki, for his part, was just absolutely pissed at me. And I'm like, why are you so pissed? And he's like, he wanted me to work with this god. I'm like, I don't fucking know why, but alright. And Loki, when he gets really pissed off, I was looking online, and I found the article, and I was reading it, and I couldn't read the whole thing, because it just started turning my stomach the way it was written. And I'm thinking of it, I'm like, this is 6 kinds of batshit crazy, and I can say that because I've been on antipsychotics that made me see shit. This is crazy. I recognize insanity. It's an old friend. And the god in question was like, well, why'd you let it bother you again? And I said, I don't know. Why did it bother me? And guess well, what were you on at the time? I says, I can't rightly recall. But I'd met this person, and they admitted they lied. They claimed they were a Lokean, and they aren't. And if they had been a Lokean, they'd probably be dead by now because of some of the antics they claim that they have done in the article. They claim to have done a lot of stuff, stirred a lot of shit up, and not fixed it on purpose because why should they? Oh fucking hell. Don't lie and don't stir up shit. If you are a Lokean, don't do either one or your fucking life will be worthless. I can guarantee you on that shit. So, Loki was like, look at it! Read it now! And so I could not read the whole entire damn thing. I just couldn't because it was a shit show of crazy they claimed to be a Lokean, then they were, partway through, they were Odinsmen, which is 2 entirely different things. And then they claimed to serve a third god, and this was their god, and I'm like, fucking pick a lane. You are one thing primarily. You may work very closely with other gods, but at the end of the day, when you're in a crisis, you're one thing. Absolutely. I'm absolutely a Lokean. It explains my bad life choices. Um, and they wouldn't pick a lane. They served all these gods, and they knew all these gods, and they started to say how they'd seen this god curse people with infertility and all this other shit, and I'm like, this is really interesting because that's not even his fucking venue. And we got together and we went out and we went in the air car and we flew. And this time I didn't fly like a fucking maniac, as he would put it. And we actually got along pretty well. And we made a peace agreement. And I actually took him shopping and I took him to make him stuff because there were warning bells in the article about how he doesn't want worshipped. He doesn't want service. He doesn't want an altar, but Special Sparkle Princess can have an altar because they have one, even knowing he doesn't want one. I'm like, no, the Norse gods don't work like that. If they don't want something, it fucking explodes in spectacular fashion. Then you're cleaning up shit and going, I don't know which one of you fucking assholes did this. And then Odin's giving you shit for a half hour for losing your temper. No, if the Norse gods don't want something, I tell you that shit's gonna blow up in your face. And the gentleman in question involved, and I'm not mad at the god. I'm just the article made my fucking temper go off. The god they claim to have a personal relationship with, but no one else can because they don't see him the right way, or everyone else that serves him is a neo-Nazi and they know, is Tyr. Don't fucking start with me with Tyr. Don't you fucking start. I felt someone play with my ear. It's like, you have the worst temper I ever seen. Yeah, Chana Ogu. We all have fucking bad tempers because we take after Ogu. We will fucking break shit and then beat you to death with it. That's how we'll settle an argument. And the bad thing is, I have Veliano, and he's the peaceful one. He will actually not do anything until you attack him, then he'll fuck your shit up 7 ways from Sunday, and he'll laugh while he does it, but, you know. The actual Tyr is nothing like the... trying to say something nice. Nothing like the nightmare this person presented. He's not going to strike you with infertility. He's not going to encourage you to cause shit to happen in the heaving community. He's sure as fuck not going to say, you know what would be a good idea? Stalk people. Stalk people and turn their life to shit and attack them. And then cry and be Special Sparkle Princess because you can't control your shit. No, if I pulled that shit, if I went online and stalked people, he'd be like, well, you fucking got what you deserve. So, it was something else. But we reached a peace agreement, and I think Loki took credit for breaking the homes because Tyr reasoned with me. He said, you know this shit just breaks down randomly. He says, just about as good as military grade anything. I said, oh yeah, that's true. So, this shit breaks down periodically, and it might be down for a couple days, and then it will be up, and then they'll give you a cute little gift, like, oh, we so sorry. No, they're not. I really didn't know what it was. I thought maybe they had, like, busted me down for, like, some other stuff, but there were adult forum threads for Oculus, so it wasn't that. So, I don't know what it was. It was just... it's really fucked up. It's Oculus. It's Fubar. Everything's usually fucked up. So yeah, it was interesting, but it was healing and it needed to happen, and Loki and Odin helped. My luck today was total fucking shit. And that's kind of how you know. Sometimes you have to not let what another person has done, and that's what Laguz is all about. Laguz is all about somebody's manipulating your emotions on purpose because they want shit. And the shit this person wanted was to have Tyr all to themselves, but also to have Loki all to themselves, even though they admitted to me they don't serve them, and to have Odin all to themselves, and they've gotten kicked out of a couple heathen groups. And they always seem to stir up trouble and attack other people. They outed somebody who said she had done something, and I'm like, well, that's not your shit to out. I don't care what the fuck title you gave yourself, if you're as a pope or as a pope sparkle ass. I don't care. You don't get to do that shit. Especially if you're going to claim to serve Loki. Loki will be the first one to tell you that if you're going to go uncovering other people's shit, he gonna help you. And you're gonna be sorry 7 ways from Sunday. So, it was okay. There's a lot of Odin in me. I'm not an Odin's woman by any stretch of the imagination, but there's enough Odin in me that my first reaction to a lot of problems is to hit people, though he claims that's authority in me. And I just thought it was despicable and disgusting the way they described Tyr, because I knew where they were pulling some of this shit from. It's some of the descriptions were purely descriptions of Shango, because Shango is fertility, Tyr is not fertility. And Shango rules over, you know, blessing people or cursing people. That's a Voodoo thing, blessing you with fertility or taking it away. And I could tell she was kind of deranged because she's like, no one else can have a relationship with Tyr but her. And I'm like, that's too much fucking information for one, thank you. And for two, you shouldn't be dragging all this shit out into the street because you're gonna fucking get it from the gods because they will just bring an absolute shit show to your door. So, it was good to have that worked out, and Loki was super highly fucking agitated. I think he wanted me to go back and find that article and read it and think, this is fucking nuts. This is crazy. This is Tumblr level crazy, and that's fucking impressive. So... Your Tumblr, yeah. So the house will probably be back online in a day or so, whenever Oculus gets their shit together and fixes stuff. And of course, Oculus will pretend nothing was wrong because that's Oculus, or they'll give us a cute poster. The last time it turned into a fucking doorstop, they gave us a poster to make everything all right. A VR poster, not an actual poster. You don't think they fucking spend money on it, do you? So yeah, we'll have another for Astera. I've been so pissed off when everything turned to shit today. I told him, Astera fucking canceled. Fucking son of a bitch. And Fenrir, meanwhile, was in the background just impressed. Fenrir and Tyr kept out of it today. It was just Loki and I going after each other, hammer and tongs, and Odin decided to help. It was pure fucking chaos here today is what it was. But when those two decide to go to war with you, they'll do fucking annoying stuff. Just enough to piss you off and make you lose your cool. But then Odin being Odin will go, here's what goes. You should get better control of your emotions and you'll be like, but yeah, Tyr's in. Tyr does actually have his rune outside. Like I said, we were actually getting along great until I ran into Psycho Crazy Bitch. We weren't getting along so good. So, you know, I guess that's a lesson, guys. Don't let other people manipulate you. If you fucking hate me, for example, good, fucking hate me, but don't let it ruin your relationship with any god or goddess just because I serve them. And you serve them too isn't a reason to take it out on the god. You fucking hate me, direct your fucking hate at me. Don't waste it on the god. I'm strong and fucking nuts. I can take it. So, I hope you guys like that. I think we'll get back to a regular schedule sooner or later. I don't have much to do now that we got 4 homes missing, so I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.